Son, where'd you find this?
Don't be offended by the truth. They be offended because you called out the truth. Simple as that. They don't want to hear any other narrative that makes them look bad.
And one thing I can't stand at this big grown age is somebody who acts like cause and effect does not exist. Like, yes, your actions caused this outcome. Yes, what you did lit the match. Like, why are you surprised and playing victim?
Guys, Chico. They never lie.
That's how you know somebody doesn't respect you. They listen to reply, not to be understood. They cut you off. They minimize what actually matters to you. They laugh at your boundaries, and then they call you sensitive when you try to hold the line. They show up late, they cancel last minute, forget the things you've told them, because in their world, your time, your energy, even your voice aren't a priority. They're just an option. You see, there are two kinds of people. Those who adjust when they realize they've actually hurt you, and those who expect you to adjust so they don't have to change. You don't need to be disrespected loudly to be disrespected deeply. Sometimes you'll see it. It's just in their tone, in their patterns, in the silence after you're known. Respect isn't what they say when they're watching. It's how they act when they think you'll.
The flow insane, take my spot, so the range, shoot my shot with perfect aim, 3rd degree, that perfect flame, ain't no sleep, that's the game, oh so southern, that's the slang, when they see me, that's the main, chasing checks and fly like planes, big old stick, I bought a cane, flick my wrist and bought the ring, I'm so boss, we're not the same, paid the cost and kept the change, now I'm walking Hall of Fame, and I reside in the cloud, ran wishes with these bitches, taking pictures with the crowd, and I'm out.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Peace and blessing, glory, praise, and honor to the Most High. Happy Thursday. I hope all is well with each and every single one of you. Shout out to my poets, writers, content creators, all the in-betweens. Shout out to everybody that's been showing love to the channel. I appreciate y'all. I try to stay active. Shout outs to Randy, Brandon, Chef, Sydney, Rob, the whole crew, man. We working over here, man. I hope the week is going well with y'all. Friday's right around the corner. So I don't know what y'all got planned for the weekend. Y'all definitely gonna want to tap in, especially on Saturday. I know y'all seen what's going on with the Cameron and Uso stuff. If you ain't familiar with it, we're gonna chop it up. WrestleMania season's right around the corner. So whatever you got going on, I hope you enjoy yourself. Don't get into too much trouble. The weather's getting warmer, so I know a lot of y'all are going to be out here acting ignorant. Please be responsible. There's folks out here that want to make it home from work without your ignorance. You see the title? I saw it. And when I saw it, my eyes got big. Because I hadn't heard that name in years. American Pie was one of those movies, man, that you'll be able to go back and watch that if you want. Some stuff you just can't hit replay on or have it on deck like that. It's a one and done. American Pie is a classic. There's always going to be one. But I wasn't expecting this. But I can't say I'm surprised either. I got a clip I want to play for y'all. It's not very long. Gives you everything you need. We're going to chop it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up on the big screen. Do me a solid like, share, repost. Let the people know that we are live. And let's talk about it.
Actor is joining OnlyFans because she's fed up with other people controlling her career. Since its founding in 2016 and rise to prominence, an American Pie actor is joining OnlyFans because she's fed up with other people controlling her career. Since its founding in 2016 and rise to prominence in the 2020s, we've seen a number of celebrities join OnlyFans, including Amanda Bynes, Lily Allen, Tommy Lee, Drea DiMatteo, and Harry Potter actor Jesse Cave. Not all of them are posting explicit content, by the way. Some use it as a direct channel to fans. Anyway, another notable actor is now going to start posting on the site. Shannon Elizabeth, best known for the American Pie and Scary Movie films. People magazine had the exclusive report with the 52-year-old actor saying, quote, "I've spent my career working in Hollywood where other people controlled the narrative and the outcome of my career. This new chapter is about changing that, showing off a more sexy side no one has seen, and being closer to my fans. I'm choosing OnlyFans because it allows me to connect directly with my audience, create on my own terms, and just be free. I really do think this is the future." It's unclear whether Elizabeth's account will be fully explicit, but it seems she's certainly leaning into her past roles, which included some R-rated stuff. Though she did tell Entertainment Tonight back in March, she's not much of an exhibitionist. Quote, "In my real life, I'm not just the girl who likes to be without clothes ever. Even at home, I'm always covered up. That was never me. But because that was kind of my coming out, everyone assumed I was that girl." Her OnlyFans launches today, April 16th. An American Pie actor is joining OnlyFans because she's fed up with other people controlling her career. Since it's...
Hold on. Nadia, no. Nadia, no. 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 Not you. Not you. I wasn't expecting that from you. How did we get here? First and foremost, let me get this out the way. Congratulations on your endeavors. I hope it works out exactly the way that you want it to. This is your decision. None of us have a place to judge it. None of us have a role in your finances or your lifestyle. You feed yourself the way that you see fit to feed yourself, right? With all that being said, loved you on American Pie. Oh, yes. When I was younger. Oh, I was pissed off at Jim, little Jim. He let me down. He let a lot of people down. Jim, I'm still mad at you. I'm not mad that you went to the band camp girl. I'm not mad that you married her. She was the better choice. And on top of that, she was a freak. The band camp girl was a freak. You always think the quiet ones don't know how to take care of their dude. The quiet ones know how to take care of their dude. But Jim, I was embarrassed for you in that movie, bro. Everybody was like, my nigga. If it was me in the bed with Nadia, it was over. We was tearing that mattress up. She was going to look like Martin in the headboard. Her shit was going to be all in between the wires. And then you just got up in there and within a couple seconds, man, you was, bro, that's, That's all I remember. I love the franchise, but all I remember is you fucking with the pie and you getting your shit. You did all that for her, bro, and you feel short. I don't even know what else she did after American Pie. Someone please help me out. Maybe I can type in Google and be a little more inquisitive. But I hadn't heard from her in years. And then I see it clear as day on my Google. She's joining OnlyFans. Like I said, do you? I think it's quite fitting actually, given your profile on the movie was sexual. You know another person, and I'm gonna get back into this, but you know another person I was not expecting to get into the adult industry. Y'all remember the chick, the redhead chick from Boy Meets World? I can't think of her name. She was dating Sean's brother. The tall joint. Yeah. She an adult actress too. Don't ask me how I know.
How dare you?
For some reason, I think that what's going on here is after these explosive films, there are some actors and actresses that don't know how to capitalize off of the momentum that they get. There's a number of people that y'all can probably think of, and you're wondering, like, where the hell they go? Like, they were hell of a good actor. They had charisma, they had personality, they had the face for it, all that. But that one movie just wasn't enough. They couldn't figure out the formula. I don't know if it was because they didn't sell their soul, or maybe they just didn't get certain opportunities that their counterparts got. Maybe they got backstabbed. I don't fucking know. Maybe she wasn't doing some things for a little change. Whatever. There's just certain people that I be wondering about, like, where the hell they go? Because like in the last couple years, you see the same faces over and over and over in movies. And I don't know about y'all, but I get tired of seeing the same people in the films. Nadia will always be Nadia for me. I can't see her no other way. When she disappeared, I didn't think much of it. I saw the rest of the cast move on to do other things. I didn't ever really think about her. Oh, she was in Scary Movie, but what did she really do afterwards to set herself aside as a serious actress? When I saw her, she was either overly sexual or she came off as this dumb blonde who really didn't understand nothing about life. That was her character. That's all I remember her for. So you disappear. Maybe you did some side stuff that I don't know about. You did some side stuff. It didn't get the same type of buzz as your co-workers did. You didn't get those major films. Nobody's asking about you. Nobody's putting you in rotation. And just like that, just like everybody else, if the audience is not looking for you, the publishers are not looking for you. The directors are not looking for you. The scripts are not coming to you. I don't understand it. And what I always wondered about certain people, and I've had this conversation before, would someone like a Denzel be able to pull off comedy, like just straight comedy? I'm just using it as an example. Could Will Smith pull off, I don't know, a horror film or some shit like that? Like you know certain actors, men and women, for their strong suits in certain genres. What was hers? What was she good at outside of what we all knew her for? In this clip, and in another one that I saw, she's basically saying, she didn't like how they were trying to control the narrative over her walk, her creative. She felt control. I didn't see it. I don't know. And honestly, when I'm hearing her talk, it sounds like what she's really saying is, I can't find no work. I believe that I still have time. I still have the body, and I still have the aura around who Nadia was to be able to switch over from one genre into an entirely different. In layman's terms, I'm going to use sexuality and I'm going to start profiting off of it. Fuck it. I ain't getting no work nowhere else. Nobody else is hiring me. And I'm damn near pushing 60 years old. By 60, I'm done. So let me go ahead and try to do what I can do with my age and where I'm at right now before I'm too out of condition for anyone to visually want to look at me in that way. That's really how I feel.
Bang, 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 bang.
And I noticed a lot of women that had the type of fame and success that she had, they end up doing something similar. It always come down to them using their sexuality to try to remain relevant in the eyes of their peers and a generation that has outgrown them. I remember you as Nadia. This generation ain't looking at you the same way we saw you. I don't want to see no grown woman in her 50s. You 52, 53 years old. Your body is not where it was before. You probably got kids and everything else underneath the sun. I don't want to see you at this age creating content where you're exposing yourself to profit. That's just me. I don't know about anybody else. The world is big. There's millions and millions of people on this planet who got fetishes for everything. A lot of y'all like grandmas. A lot of you like those older, wrinkled up women who got their skin falling off of their cheekbones and shit. Yeah, I know. I see the audience. I see it. And that's what I'm saying at let me see, at Taurus, right? At the beginning of this, I said there are people who they be on fire. They be popular. You love them. You want to see them all the time. When you're doing a good job and people actually like what you do, they will come back. They will support you. They will make their voices known. But then something happens between American Pie and Scary Movie. What happened to her? What happened to Nadia afterwards? Why wasn't her popularity and her skill set in those movies, why wasn't that transferable over to other roles and things of that nature? Will Smith, Omar Epps, Tay Diggs, Meryl Streep, people like that, they will always have a role. They will never run out of opportunities. Why? Because they created a brand. They figured out a way to transition within their films. They know how to connect with their audience. They're not just one trick ponies. They can do multiple things. So what happened with her? Why didn't it work out for her? Was she backstabbed? Did somebody betray her? Was it because she didn't sell out? Maybe she did things that she had no business doing. But what she's saying to us is that they tried to railroad her. They were not giving her the space to be creative and free. And we all know if you don't have freedom to be yourself and to operate and move how you want, your art will die. Your content will die. You will never be able to enjoy what you upload, film, record, post, tweet, repost, advertise. If you ain't comfortable with who you are and you can't get that out in the ways that you need, your art will always suffer. I don't know. I don't get it. And it's sad because there's a lot of people in her position. They were talented. Hell, I wish John Connor, the original one, was still acting. I wish he never fell off the wagon, was healthy, and could still carry that legacy, because Terminator ain't been the same after him. After he left, it went to shit. I didn't want to see too many of those afterwards. But you 52 years old going into OnlyFans, 52. That's your preference. You're going to regret it later on. Why would you wait until you 52 years old anyway? Why not do, like, I'm not even condoning it. I don't think no woman should get into adult content. Have more respect for your body, for your family, for your friends, for your future. But if you're gonna do that stupid shit, why not do it in your prime when you young? American Pie Nadia makes more money than 52-year-old retired from Hollywood Nadia. Just saying. Don't shoot the messenger. Something went wrong.
Network.
Something went extremely wrong. And the only thing that I can think of is you couldn't find roles. They weren't trying to work with you. You might have just been too hard to work with. One thing is for certain, ain't no fucking way in the world Nadia from American Pie don't get roles or opportunities. You were one of those mythical beings, one of them sexual movie icons. You were up there. I'm not going to say you were Selma Hayek, but you were up there with Selma Hayek. If I had to go down a list, Selma Hayek, the old J-Lo before all this other bullshit, Nia Long, shit, my girl from Players Club. You were on there, but something didn't work out. Clearly, that's why even to this day I still wonder, like, where are certain actors and actresses at? I would love to see more of Omar Gooding in movies. He's a hell of a good ass actor. Why he ain't getting no serious roles? Got him in this Tubi shit. Where's Sean Hunter? Sean Hunter was a good actor. Ryder Strong, that's his actual name. Where he at? Cabin Fever was the shit. There's people out here that should be in way more movies than they are, and you don't see them anymore. It don't have nothing to do with the fact that they ain't good actors. It's just a lot of shady ass business. Shannon, you have definitely hit the wall. Sorry. I think you hit the wall. And you know what's unfortunate about it, I can only imagine the type of conversations you're having with yourself. You're internally struggling, you're frustrated, you probably wish that there were other ways to make your money. I know for sure if you really wanted to do this, you would have did this a long time ago. When you had the body for it, you had the age, you had the retention time, you had like people that watch you now, they're only watching because they horny, they lonely, and they ain't got nobody laying next to them in a warm bed, and they have a sick fetish, and they're just curious to see what Shannon Elizabeth looks like when she's doing freaky shit. But anybody with discipline and they don't get tricked out of their spot and they don't get easily manipulated and turned on by a naked body, they not paying you no mind. I damn sure ain't about to sit up here and pay no 9, 10, whatever amount it is to subscribe to no. What? First of all this porn.
Why are you yelling at me?
All this adult content that's free. You think I'm about to sit up here and pay for that? You done lost your damn mind. The adult industry has been the worst thing that happened to humanity since the beginning of time. Whether or not people want to believe it or not. 52 years old. You pissed. I know you are. You mad as hell you got to do this. For real, you wish that you were Lindsay Lohan or some mainstream popular actress that's getting you want that. That's what you really want. You don't want to do this. You really, really don't want to do this. And like somebody had said, sometimes our back gets put up against the wall. The economy is messed up. The opportunities ain't coming to everybody the way that they would hope. Shit. In a perfect world, everybody will be millionaires and living their dream. I done asked so many folks this question. If are you doing what you want to do right now? Is this what you really want to do? What if you could actually embrace your dream and live it? Man, I wish I could, but I got bills. I got responsibilities. I can't afford to pour into this. So folks either settle for jobs that they don't like, or they give up completely and crash out. This is what you chose. Because in your mind, it's easy. All you gotta do is show some titties, show some cheeks, maybe flirt a little bit. You might have a way to tease them without giving everything out. I'm sure you mapped it out. You probably done had some conversations with a Ruby Rose or India Love or some people like that. They gave you some tips and tricks on how to monetize off of it. But you really don't want to do it. But maybe you feel as if, well, that chapter of my life was fun. I did everything that I wanted. Maybe I didn't. And so now it's time for me to move off into something else. Old girl from the Cosby Show, not the Cosby Show, Family Matters. The youngest sister, Judith, she went into adult content. She went upstairs one day, never came back. Next time you saw her, she was bent over on a chair in a Bang Bros video. That shit crazy, man. And to be fair, I didn't see enough of her to determine if she was a trash actor or not. She only had but a few scenes. Old girl from Boy Meets World, she was a decent actor or actress. But again, the harsh reality, there's actors that's homeless, actresses that's homeless on the street. Maybe she blew through her money. That's another thing about Hollywood and just people in general, that they come into success. You don't know what to do with yourself. You get all of these people supporting you. They fanning over you, lusting over you. They can't keep your name out of their mouth. They idolize and worship you. Y'all get big headed. You got to keep up presentation. Your PR team tells you, I need you to wear this. I need you to dress like this. I need you to show up for this. I need you to be here at 12 a.m. There's a gala over here in 2 months. Show up for this. So you got to go and spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on the most ridiculous stuff just so that you can present yourself to the world as somebody of importance to maintain this social economic balance within your community, all the while you going broke. You ain't even managing your funds properly. And then your team and everybody that's in your circle, they got their hand out. They taking from you every chance they get. And you just spinning and spinning and spinning and just tossing it like it's nothing. You can never go broke. You can never find yourself in a situation where the money stops coming in. That's what you think. Oh, I'm Ice Cube. I'm such and such. Somebody always gonna need me. You do know what planet you live on, right? You forgot where you live. Humans are some of the most fickle, dishonorable, manipulative humans on the face of this earth. People turn on you because you say no to them. People won't support you, and you were in the hospital with them when they were brought into the world. People won't even support your artwork, but they'll do and repost everything that somebody else did, and they ain't never known them a day in their life. Y'all really, really don't understand how fake and phony humans can be. That's why y'all end up falling flat on your face. And I've never ever crapped on anyone who feels lost a job, feeling on hard times. None of that. I think it's messed up. Why would I want to see that for anybody? When I bring it up, it's from a humble place because I think people forget that you can have everything taken away from you just as easy as they did. So y'all kicking people when they down, I'm not with that. Shannon, you can tell us that you didn't have much control over your career. And maybe, like I said, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I just haven't seen you lately. I don't watch TV. Maybe you've been in a lot of stuff that I am not familiar with. But the way I see it is, if you were really doing that great, it wouldn't be no need for this. 52 years old is wild. Like, we gotta be honest with ourselves. I don't know if that's a midlife crisis. I don't know if it's financial issues. I don't know what type of fellowship you got around you, what type of advice you're getting from your peers. But to make that type of decision at this age, you're going through a transition. You're something is happening that would sway you to go that route. And again, like I said, best of luck to you. I hope it work out. The people who love you, they're not gonna bash you. your fans, your diehard audience, they'll never bash you. We in a world where you get crucified for having an opinion on anything. My personal preferences and me vocalizing it has nothing to do with me trying to insult or antagonize nobody. It's just my opinion and my point of view. How you take it is completely on you. We too sensitive these days. I think you too old to be doing it. I wish more women had more respect for their bodies. But sexuality has always been profitable and it's easy. I can't do it. Don't nobody want to see men having sexual encounters and charging for it. They want to see the women. That's why these chicks make the type of money they make. But we're not gonna let y'all slide and say the shit hard work, because no, the hell it isn't. That shit is not hard work. It's the easiest fucking thing that you can do. It's wrong in so many ways, but I'm not the moral police. Shannon, I don't know what happened here. I wish things didn't go in this direction. I wish you were able to flourish in Hollywood in the ways that you desired. I wish you would have got them calls. I wish you didn't have to subject yourself to this shit. Maybe you just always like this. Maybe you just freaky as hell and you got shitloads of content that is lying in wait right now to be uploaded. For all I know, you're a swinger, alleged. I'm saying alleged there. All of this. As far as I know, you could have archives of getting gangbanged and all type of shit. And we just never seen it. And you just been sitting on it, waiting for your chance to show it to the world. You really don't know people. We only see what you present us on the camera. Midlife crisis, the wall. You hit the wall. How do your family feel about it? Are you married? Do you have kids? What does your intermediate circle feel about it? Are they yes men? Are they just agreeing, knowing damn well that they looking at you like you a damn fool? But if it benefits them and they can make money off of you, then shit, go ahead, do your thing. I ain't tripping. Shit, that's you. Go ahead, put your body out there. The world gonna see it forever. That's what you're gonna be remembered as. Cool. Whatever. I hate that for these actors and actresses, because a lot of y'all really be dope, man. Guy Torrey, Eddie Winslow, for fuck's sake. Eddie Winslow. I always thought Eddie Winslow, Darius McClary. I always thought he was going to be one of the greatest actors ever. Him and Jaleel White, those were two of the biggest letdowns that I can think of off the top of my head. I just automatically assumed they would be like Martin Lawrence, Will Smith. It didn't turn out that way. And you can never really tell. To me, it always comes back to the decisions that we make that led us to where we are. And whatever was going on, your present isn't matching up to maybe what your vision was. And then it happens to the best of us, unfortunately. So, Miss Elizabeth, you will forever be Nadia to me. I don't want to see you in this state. I don't. I'm going to remember you as freaking Nadia from American Pie, who made Jim bust in 20 seconds. That's who I'm going to remember. I do not want to see you degrade yourself in this fashion. I don't. I wish things would have been better for you. And then the sad part about it is, as nasty and wicked as Hollywood is, this ain't an upgrade. This ain't even any better than that shit. So, matter of fact, Done the Storm salutes. I got you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play this real quick. Shannon Elizabeth. Not sure if you know who she is. Miss Shannon Elizabeth decided that she was done with acting and she was going to venture off into something. And like I said, I'm not mad at her. This is her thing. I think it's a cry for help. I think she hit the wall. And I mean, I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comment section, what's your thoughts on it? When it's all said and done, I'm gonna play this clip. I'm gonna give my final thoughts on this whole thing. Y'all tell me what y'all think, but I'm gonna play this one more time just for the people who didn't get a chance to see it.
Actor is joining OnlyFans because she's fed up with other people controlling her career. Since its founding in 2016 and rise to prominence in the 2020s, we've seen a number of celebrities join OnlyFans, including Amanda Bynes, Lily Allen, Tommy Lee, Drea DiMatteo, and Harry Potter actor Jesse Cave. Not all of them are posting explicit content, by the way. Some use it as a direct channel to fans. Anyway, another notable actor is now going to start posting on the site. Shannon Elizabeth, best known for the American Pie and Scary Movie films. People magazine had the exclusive report with the 52-year-old actor saying, quote, "I've spent my career working in Hollywood where other people controlled the narrative and the outcome of my career. This new chapter is about changing that, showing off a more sexy side no one has seen, and being closer to my fans. I'm choosing OnlyFans because it allows me to connect directly with my audience, create on my own terms, and just be free. I really do think this is the future." It's unclear whether Elizabeth's account will be fully explicit, but it seems she's certainly leaning into her past roles, which included some R-rated stuff. Though she did tell Entertainment Tonight back in March she's not much of an exhibitionist. Quote, "In my real life, I'm not just the girl who likes to be without clothes ever. Even at home, I'm always covered up. That was never me. But because that was kind of my coming out, everyone assumed I was that girl." Her OnlyFans launches today, April 16th. An American Pie actor is
She actually debuted today. I saw that shit. Then I looked at the age. I'm like, hold up. Is this the same Shannon Elizabeth? I'm like, that name sounds familiar. Oh, wait, you're really talking about Nadia. Oh, hold up. 52 timeouts. Yeah, no, ma'am. No, please don't. But here we are. In my last thoughts, I think a lot of actors and actresses, I think a lot of them are going to end up doing it too, if they're not already doing it and we just don't know. I didn't even fucking know Amanda Bynes had an OF account. OF wasn't specifically created for porn though. It just turned into that. So anytime you hear the word OF, you automatically go to, oh, adult content. It wasn't for that originally. But I do believe a lot of them will be doing it. I believe a lot of them already are doing it. Is it really going to change your perception of them? Is it going to make you stop watching their movies? Is it going to make you stop supporting them? Probably not. It might not even really be that big of a deal to anybody, for real. I mean, that's their business. That's how we tend to carry on in life. You see something, it ain't got nothing to do with us, we keep it pushing. Unless it's consumable for our palate, we don't care. So she might just be fine, but I think it's a bad look on so many different levels. I ain't even going into the spiritual stuff. We'll see. I don't even know what type of content she got. Guarantee you it's going to be on Twitter, Twitch, or wherever it's available, Reddit. Somebody I already know has already subscribed to her platform. Y'all have already screen recorded. You've already clipped up, chopped up videos. You probably already bootlegging her shit. Be real. Acting like you got the exclusive footage. No, she got the exclusive footage. You simped out, paid for something that you could have got free, and then started selling it as your own. Best of luck to her. Best of luck to her. Did she hit the wall? If she's facing herself in the mirror and she's regretting life, she regretting her choices. Was this the last resort? Did she really want to do this? Do you even care that she's doing OF content? Something to think about. But ladies, I want to say this because I love the women. I love y'all. Your body is a temple. You are more than your body. You were called for greatness. You were called to be better than your sexual parts. Reverting to sexuality to sustain your life, I know it's easy. I know your sisterhood lie to you and tell you it's the best way to go. I know society don't really hold you accountable and explicitly explain to you how dangerous it is spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally. I know folks keep on telling you that it's okay and you're more than your body. Love yourself. Love yourself more than your sexual your sexual presence. It's like I don't understand. I'm not gonna go on a whole rant with that. Just come on, man. Move better. Stop being so irresponsible and reckless with your money. I look at these celebrity stories, I catalog them and create templates. And then within them templates, I try my best to check off areas where even I can see myself making decisions or mistakes. So hopefully I can prevent them and don't end up in those situations that they did. It's it's draining. It's very draining and very frustrating. We don't know the hardships, the weight and the burdens that come with giving your body away, giving your soul away, giving your essence away, giving your presence to the world, exhausting yourself to everybody. People are sick, demonic, twisted, stalkerish. People pray wickedly over you. There's too much out here in the world for you to just be throwing yourself in the forefront for the unknown. Pursue your passions. Deprogram what you were taught by social media. Heal, reset, take a step back, and then come with something to give to the world that is actually palatable. Stop being a part of the systematic destruction of humanity. With that being said, shout outs to everybody in the building. Shout outs to Thunders. Shout outs to the poets, to the writers. Shout outs to Shannon Elizabeth. Shout out to American Pie. We got a show tomorrow. Tap in 8 o'clock. That's going to be a goodie. Definitely something that you should lock in with. If I don't get a chance to chop it up with y'all tomorrow, I hope you have a blessed weekend. Drive safe. Hug, kiss, show love to your family. Check on your happy people. Check on the ones that you think ain't going through nothing. Check on the ones that's always there for everybody else. Stop being selfish. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a blessed one. Oh, matter of fact, do me a solid before you go, if you don't mind. This would be most appreciated.
Push the goddamn button.
Peace.
The flow insane, take my spot, so the range. Shoot my shot with perfect aim. 3rd degree, that perfect flame. Ain't no sleep, that's the game. Oh, so southern, that's the slang. When they see me, that's the main. Chasing checks and fly like planes. Big old stick, I bought a cane. Flick my wrist and bought the ring. I'm so boss, we're not the same. Paid the cost and kept the change. Now I'm walking Hall of Fame. And I reside in the cloud. Grand wishes with these bitches. Taking pictures with the